Definitely. Hello.
Mandy, sorry I'm late.
It's okay.
Bathroom. Let's see, I entered you, but now I have to find. How was your weekend?
I'm good.
Journal article review.
I added some stuff to the second practice.
Okay.
We can start from there.
Oh, this where it says the second practice?
Yeah, I highlighted the letter T there.
Oh yeah. Because we've looked at up to now, right?
Mitsuko, you finished this one, but I added like a one or two sentences to that.
Okay. And you highlighted what you added?
Mm,
Not necessarily.
I think
All
what
right,
I
so should
added maybe toward the end of the sentence.
I just start reading from here?
Yeah, you can start reading from this. Yeah.
All about winning the trial. Hmm. Okay, so the child's exploring the books, right?
Yeah, how to handle the book.
The caregivers, teachers stuff, right?
What?
They're not exploring caregivers, teachers, and parents.
No.
Okay, I put a period there. But otherwise, sounds like they're exploring books, caregivers, teachers, and parents. Just not what you mean. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Okay. Hmm. Caregivers, teachers, and parents show filled in the cover of the book how to hold the book correctly. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Second practice is just show them the book. Yeah. It's important they know how to hold a book and and let's do this and let's get rid of this part. It's important that they know how to hold a book and how to hold a book. Yeah, and how important that they know how to hold a book and how to distinguish the front and back covers of the book. My lead teacher in the toddler classroom tells students the front, side, and back of the book. What would you tell them?
About this is the cover, this is the back, this is the side, like that. The side I hold the books together, like the description of the book.
Yeah. Would tell students how to distinguish front, side. All books have two sides. The front sides, they all have two sides. Back. Front, side, back. A book. Like, did you say before?
Well, before.
Or did you just say all done?
Uh, all done, like when it's the last page and then it close the book.
I think you want to put these sentences together. My lead teacher in the toddler classroom tells the students how to distinguish the front, sides, and back of a book before she starts reading the book to the children. Right? Before she started, that's when she would do it. Before. In fact, here's what I would do. I would say, before I put it up here, before she starts reading a book to, I'll just say her students. Before she starts reading a book to her students, my lead teacher in the toddler classroom would tell them how to distinguish the front, sides, and back of the book. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
She would say, all done. People interact with these books and say, they don't know how to hold a book. They don't know how to read a book. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
The third practice the authors listed was to get animated. This section about how how neat kids you can use voice after certain words. Mm-hmm. The tone of your voice. Mm-hmm. Action. Let's do for example here. example,
for
like an action. Like throwing a ball in the air.
For the reading, the actions would be like correct. I think the action would really be like probably simple.
For example,
yeah, very simple actions.
Like what?
Up and down, open, close, those kind of stuff.
Shall I say opening? Like opening or closing what?
A book.
Okay.
Or yeah.
But a simple action?
Yeah.
Okay. For example, words on the page might be a simple action like opening or closing a book. And then you could show with your face your body. Okay. Nope. Which? Okay. Okay. If kids give adults a book and they act out the words or actions, it will help get the kids' attention and make reading the book The third practice is Val's suggestion because if students give adults a book and they act out the words or actions, it will help get the kids' attention and make reading the book even more engaging. Okay. Transitions are nice. However, this practice might not be a practical suggestion for everyone because oops, didn't mean to do that. Some people, some adults, right, may not be comfortable acting out a book. Is that okay? Oh, boy. Okay. Also, some adults, like parents, might not have enough time to read to their kids after work because they might be tired. Also, some adults even have enough time to read to their kids after work. Might tired. Yes. Okay. Also, some adults, like parents, might be too tired to act out the words in the book, or even have enough time to read to their kids after work. Okay. Here we go. Okay. When I'm reading books during circle time, I don't act out or show emotions from the book since I'm wearing a face mask. In fact, when I'm reading books during circle time, I don't act out or show emotions from the book since I'm wearing a face mask. Fact. Fact. Even when I'm reading books during circle time, I don't act out or show emotions. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to act out the words. I don't think we need that. Okay. I know that if I did show the emotions and actions, fact, even when I'm reading books during circle time, I don't act out or show emotions from the book since I'm wearing a face mask. Even though I know that if I did show the emotions and actions, it might help develop let's say children. Because you read to a bunch of children, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would only change the tone of voice. So you don't actually act it out, but you do change.
Just the how loud or soft,
What?
how loud or soft the sound my voice is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say, however, I do. However, I do change the tone of my voice when reading and try to show the children the pictures on each page of the book. Okay. I do. So far, so good. Fourth practice, the author's listed, was play with sounds. This section is all about using sounds, like the change of your tone. Some of the skills from the previous practice. Yeah, okay. It sounds like changing. This section is all about using sounds, like changing your tone. And also using some of the skills from previous previous structure skills. Oh, how about that? Some of the skills learned in and also using some of the skills learned in the wording of the in the previous section. Yeah. 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 Fourth practice the author listed was play with sounds. This section is all about using sounds, like changing your tone, also using some of the skills learned in the previous section, get animated. You change the tone of your voice, give more emotion to your voice. Reading will catch the attention of the child listening to the story. Change the tone. I think we're going to say put more emotion, because that's what you usually say.
Okay.
Put. And you change the tone of your voice and put more emotion. Just say put more emotion into it. When you change the tone of your voice, put more emotion into it when reading. Then we'll put a comment here. Oh, you know what we can do? Hold it. Never mind. Let's do this. Changing the tone of your voice and putting more emotion into it when reading. Changing the tone of your voice, putting more emotion into it when reading will catch the attention of the child listening to the story. Attention. Difference between the third and fourth practices. Fourth strategy is more about sounds compared to difference between the third and fourth practices. The fourth strategy is more about sounds compared to the third practice, get animated, which is act it out. It's changing tone of voice. Changing tone of voice, reading. So, words are changing tone of voice. It would make a difference. Focusing for younger children, focusing on sounds, all word games. For younger children, focusing on sounds would make a difference. Sentence variety is good. It's more interesting. For younger children, focusing on sounds would make a difference. For the younger children, focusing on sounds would make a difference. Because most of the time, they're just making sounds. The children are just making sounds?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds. It is only is only later on when they is only later on start working words. So by reading the books, oh, okay, I can see. Oh, maybe we should move this sentence. Let's see what you think. But that we keep all the sounds together.
Mm-hmm.
Younger children focusing on sounds would make a difference because most of the time the children are sounds. Oh. That sounds difference. Most of the time the children are just making sounds. Because most of the time this is all the children can do. For your children, focusing on sounds will make a difference because most of the time this is all the children can do. So by reading books to them, we teach them sounds. It is only later on. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's okay to do this?
Yeah.
Folks, sounds will make a difference because most of the things that children do. Well, oh, all right. For younger children, focus on sounds will make a difference because most of the time this is all children do. So by reading books to them, you can teach them sounds. It's only later on start learning words. Hear how you pronounce each word. Then they will be able to hear how you pronounce each word and help, and you can help them understand the word. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
My connection to this strategy is that when I read, it would sound the same to the children. Most of the time they would listen. After the book is done being read, they'll give me another book to read in the same reading tone. I read. So you do that deliberately? Or not?
So after I read one book and they give me another one, I'll still sound the same. Like the tone won't change.
But do you do that deliberately or no?
What you mean by that?
Like you don't have to sound the same, but you decide you're going to.
I just sound the same because I just felt like it.
Okay. Sound is the word. When I read, I sound the same to the children. Most of the time, they listen after the book. And after I've finished reading the book, after I finished reading the book to them, give me another book to read in the same reading tone. Which I will read to them. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, another book could try to read. Oh, yeah. Okay. The book which I will read using the same. Okay, fine. Fifth practice, the author's list with ask and answer. This section is all about. This section is all about the readers of the story. Ask questions. This is a run-on sentence. You can have a period.
Mm-hmm.
This section is all about readers. All about it's all about the importance of having readers. This section is all about the importance of having the readers of the story ask questions to children. It is a great way to help develop a child's way of thinking and communicating. When the adults are creating questions while reading, the adults, readers, create questions the adult readers create. Questions the adult readers create. Can we do this? Questions the adult readers create to develop the communication skills of the they are. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Readers create. Develop the communication skills for children when they're reading too. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Since the child will be responding and giving the adults answers. Oh, hey, we don't know that. Questions the adult readers create. Develop the communication skills for children when they're reading too. Since the child will be responding, maybe since the children will be responding, giving the adults answers to their questions. Responding to, responding. Oops, will be responding to, responding. Fifth practice is about suggestion because kids and adults are able to communicate with words. Kids are to just use the words they saw or heard. Saw and
I think it's both.
Practices about suggestions as kids and adults are able to use the words they saw and heard in a book to communicate. Okay? Oops. That. When you ask an infant a question, they will give you looks and gestures. You ask an infant a question, they will give you looks and gestures. Wait, hang on a second, will you? I gotta get a phone call.
Oh, okay.
Hi. Good, how are you? Student, how'd it go? Yeah, I want to talk to you. Say what? Wait. I told her I was answering the phone. Why did you think okay? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 Right, and that's always true, of course. Who does know? Weird. Can I call you back? I'll call you back. All right, bye. Thank you. Sorry, my niece was going for a job interview. I want to hear how it went. Let's see here. Okay. Ask an infant a question. I think we don't know. We don't want and. I think we're showing a contrast here, right? When you ask an infant a question, they
yeah.
give you looks and gestures. Let's do but instead. Shows contrast. When you ask an infant a question, they will give you looks and gestures. But when you ask a toddler a question, they can gesture. They can. Gesture. They can also. They look too.
Yeah, they look.
Okay. They can also, let's say, respond. Is that okay? When you ask an infant a question, they will give you looks and gestures. But when you ask a toddler a question, they can also look at you. Ask a toddler question. Ask an infant a question, give you looks and gestures. But ask a toddler question, they also gesture. Also, yeah. When you ask an infant a question, they will give you looks and gestures. If you ask a toddler question, well, they also gesture. They can also respond. Ask the questions and getting answers from the child before, during, and after the story is a good way to see how the child understood the story and if the read aloud was fun. Ask questions and get answers from the child before, during, and after the story is a good way to see how the child understood the story. For example, when I was doing clinical some. For example, when I was doing my clinicals, collaborative, ask the students questions before doing. Okay. Okay, good. The sixth practice, the authors listed, is label. This section is all about reading a book. Sixth practice. This section is all about sixth practice, the authors label. This section is all about when adults is reading a book when the adult this section is all about when the adult reading a book about it's all about when adults. This section is all about when an adult reading a book is hard. Tells or labels words or tells or labels words or for children okay when an adult who this is very hard is reading this section is all about when an adult who is reading tells or labels words for the children from the book. This section is all about when an adult who is reading tells or labels words from the book for the children. You were probably glad to see me to help you with this part. This section is all about an adult who is reading tells or labels words from the book for children. Help understand what it is. Is that okay? Better. And
That's the secret.
teacher is
Mm-hmm.
teacher can then ask them to point to the picture from the book. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Then ask them to point to the picture from the book. To point. It's a good idea to teach children words they want to learn before they learn words. Is that a different idea than this pointing thing? Your idea?
Right.
Like, should we have a transition, like, in addition?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm.
Or just something different. In addition, it's a good idea to teach children words they want to learn before they learn. Words to most children, for most children, start with for most children. Words most children, words don't mean anything until they, it's more than one word,
Mm-hmm.
communicate to you. So they are maybe given proper name and description. And most children, words any until they are labeled, given proper name and description. Key is to make sure things are words.
Yeah.
Things are words.
The words.
It's not things. Key is to make sure the label words. Teachers, librarians, parents, and caregivers are the ones asking children questions like, "What's this? Can you point to the cat?" Oh. Can you point to the cat or dog? To color. Can you point to a cat or dog, or even to color? Then children will be looking for the picture. Instead of then, can you say after bird has been labeled? Children looking for the picture, the adult. Is that right?
Yeah.
After the word has been labeled, children will be looking for the picture the adult had pointed out in the book. For example, I see this when my co-teacher would ask the children during a certain time to find the color green. Or when, or is it a he or she, your co-teacher?
She. Can after this sentence, can we be done for today? You can finish on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yes.
We did a lot. After the word is label, children. Be looking for the picture of the adult out from the book. For example, see this with my co-teacher. As children have struggle time to find brain. Harwin asks. All right. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
So we got a lot done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
But
like
you're already done you're already done writing, right?
yeah. Just need to look over.
Yeah. We're on page.
Like about 5 more paragraphs.
Okay, we're in good shape.
Yeah.
We'll finish Wednesday for sure. Okay. All right, I will see you then.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sure, take care.
Bye bye.